The Wonder Years was more than just a coming-of-age series. It was a heartfelt look at the trials and triumphs of adolescence during the 1960s and 70s. With its relatable characters, nostalgic narration, and emotional storytelling, the show captured the hearts of millions from the late 80s through the early 90s. Each character brought something special to the screen, from Kevin's youthful curiosity to the wisdom and warmth of the Arnold family. Now, decades later, let's take a look at the lives and careers of the actors who made the show a classic. Dan Lauria. Dan Lauria, born on April 12, 1947 in Brooklyn, New York, was 41 years old when he began portraying Jack Arnold in The Wonder Years in 1988. As Kevin Arnold's father, Jack was a Korean War veteran and a hard-working, often gruff patriarch. Beneath his stern demeanor was a deeply caring father who sought to provide for his family and instill strong values in his children. Lauria's portrayal added a layer of realism and emotional depth to the show, making Jack Arnold one of television's most memorable father figures. Outside the Wonder Years, Lauria built a respected career in television, film, and theater. He appeared in numerous TV series such as Jag, Smallville, and Blue Bloods, and starred on Broadway in Lombardi, playing football coach Vince Lombardi. In 2025, at the age of 77, Dan Lauria remains active in the entertainment industry.
Family to spend a little time together. I caught that fish so we could all enjoy it together. And since
the biggest show in New York, I helped them before In the Heights, and sure enough, Tommy got the job to direct Lombardi, and he wanted me.
Fred Savage, born on July 9, 1976, in Chicago, Illinois, was just 12 years old when he took on the iconic role of Kevin Arnold in The Wonder Years in 1988. Kevin is the heart and soul of the series, a curious, emotional, and thoughtful boy navigating adolescence during the tumultuous late 1960s and early 1970s. Savage's performance, marked by vulnerability and humor, helped make the character deeply relatable and earned him critical acclaim. He received multiple award nominations, including Emmy and Golden Globe nods, making him one of the youngest actors ever to be nominated in those categories. After The Wonder Years, Savage continued acting in both TV and film, but found major success behind the camera. He became a well-regarded director and producer, contributing to hit series like Modern Family, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and The Grinder. As of 2025, Fred Savage is 48 years old and remains active in Hollywood.
A friend? Sure, it was underhanded, but absolutely necessary, considering the circumstance.
Like at a restaurant or a job like that?
I have worked at a restaurant. When I was an adult, there was a chef that works in L.A., Ludo Lefebvre, who would take interns. And so
Allie Mills, born on May 9th, 1951, in Chicago, Illinois, was 37 years old when she began portraying Norma Arnold, the nurturing mother in The Wonder Years in 1988. Norma served as the emotional anchor of the Arnold family, gentle, wise, and quietly strong. She offered calm understanding in a home often ruled by Jack's gruff demeanor and the chaos of teenage children. Mills portrayed her with grace and warmth, helping viewers connect deeply with the Arnold family's story. After The Wonder Years, Mills continued her acting career, most notably in the long-running soap opera The Bold and the Beautiful, where she played Pam Douglas. Her work on stage and screen has been consistent and well-respected over the years. As of 2025, Allie Mills is 73 years old and continues to act, particularly in television.
Did the paper come yet? I know you wanted to look at those tire sales.
I hope he hit the port.
You know, I've been here since I was 5. I was on the Patty Page show when I was 5. And I love this business. I love acting. I've never...
Josh Saviano, born on March 31st, 1976 in White Plains, New York, was 12 years old when he portrayed Paul Pfeiffer, Kevin Arnold's best friend, in The Wonder Years. Paul was the archetypal, loyal, nerdy sidekick, smart, awkward, and endlessly supportive. His quirky personality, intelligence, and comic timing added humor and depth to Kevin's coming-of-age journey. Their enduring friendship was a cornerstone of the show's emotional appeal. After the series ended, Saviano left acting and pursued a different path, attending Yale University and later becoming a lawyer. He now specializes in entertainment law, offering a unique perspective from his time as a child actor. As of 2025, he is 48 years old and continues his legal career. Though he did not win major acting awards, his performance as Paul remains beloved by fans.
Yeah.
Right.
Look, Paul, we're going. So you coming with us or not?
Show for the first time in 28 years or 30 years, however long it's been. And he had never watched it ever from beginning to end. And he
Olivia Dubbo. Olivia Dubbo, born on January 22, 1969 in London, England, was 19 years old when she played Karen Arnold, Kevin's free-spirited older sister, in The Wonder Years. Karen represented the rebellious youth of the 1960s, challenging her father's conservative values and embracing the counterculture of the era. Her character added generational tension and authenticity to the show's portrayal of a changing America. Following her role in The Wonder Years, Dubbo continued working in film, television, and voice acting, with roles in shows like Justice League and films such as Conan the Destroyer. She is also a musician, having released original music and collaborated with other artists. As of 2025, she is 56 years old and remains active in the entertainment industry.
Michael and I were actually thinking of something a little less... Well, that's okay, honey. Whatever you want. Good.
Done one on my home turf, which is England, so the fact that it's a little bit nippy, I know a lot of the Americans here, as you just said, so
Brandon Crane, born on February 26, 1976 in Oceanside, California, was 13 years old when he appeared as Doug Porter in The Wonder Years in 1989. Doug was one of Kevin, Arnold's school friends, known for his cheerful, easygoing personality and comic timing. While not a main character, Doug contributed charm and humor to Kevin's evolving social circle during the series' later seasons. After his time on the show, Crane continued acting briefly and gained notable attention for his role as young Ben Hanscom in the 1990 adaptation of Stephen King's It. Though he eventually stepped back from acting, he has remained connected to the fan community, appearing at conventions and participating in retrospectives. As of 2025, Brandon Crane is 49 years old.
Here, I'm thrilled to be taking over the 8th grade boys glee club. And when we sing, we'll always sing.
We all got on, which was great. And I think that chemistry really shows. And I think that's what helped really push the first part of the miniseries.
Danica McKellar. Danica McKellar, born on January 3, 1975 in La Jolla, California, was 13 years old when she began portraying Winnie Cooper, Kevin Arnold's childhood crush, in The Wonder Years in 1988. Winnie was intelligent, graceful, and kind, effacing personal tragedies such as the loss of her brother in Vietnam. Her on-again, off-again romance with Kevin became one of the show's most memorable and emotionally resonant storylines. After The Wonder Years, McKellar acted in various TV shows and films, but she also made a name for herself in a completely different field, mathematics. She earned a degree from UCLA and authored several books aimed at encouraging young girls to pursue STEM fields. She has since become a recognized advocate for math education. As of 2025, Danica McKellar is 50 years old, actively balancing her careers in entertainment and education.
Together. Until that is, fate stepped in. Fate in the form of Winnie Cooper.
For movies or series regulars, nothing that would take too much time. It was supposed to just be a hobby. Well, it turns out Winnie Cooper was supposed to just be a one-time guest shot on the first episode.
Jason Hervey. Jason Hervey, born on April 6, 1972, in Los Angeles, California, was 16 years old when he began portraying Wayne Arnold, Kevin's loud, annoying, and often mean older brother in The Wonder Years. Wayne was the classic older sibling, constantly teasing Kevin. But beneath the surface, he occasionally revealed surprising depth and care. Hervey's comedic timing and layered performance made Wayne a character audiences loved to hate, and sometimes just loved. After the show ended, Hervey briefly continued acting, but soon transitioned behind the scenes as a producer, especially in reality TV and professional wrestling, working with World Championship Wrestling, WCW, and other media ventures. In later years, he continued his production career and occasional acting appearances. As of 2025, Jason Hervey is 52 years old.
I need a new stereo. Back in the line, butthead.
Hey, I asked him first.
I need a new
baseball glove.
You know, when I had talked to my mom and dad, you know, they're such great parents, and they're always so encouraging, never pushy, supportive.
Robert Picardo. Robert Picardo, born on October 27, 1953 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, was 35 years old when he played Coach Cutlip in The Wonder Years in 1988. Coach Cutlip was Kevin Arnold's gruff and often awkward gym teacher. Though he initially appears intimidating and emotionally distant, he reveals layers of vulnerability and even tenderness in later episodes, particularly in moments that show his loneliness or attempts to connect with students. Picardo's comedic and expressive performance made Coach Cutlip a fan-favorite minor character, adding humor and heart to school scenes. Outside the Wonder Years, Picardo achieved major fame for his role as the Doctor in Star Trek, Voyager. He's also known for roles in Stargate SG-1, China Beach, and various voice work. As of 2025, he is 71 years old and remains active in film, television, and fan conventions.
Unfortunately, it looked more like a cow's head to me.
Now, who can tell me what these are?
It's very exciting. I've known Brian Cooney probably 20 years. I think I was at his first Comic-Con, and to see the increase in scope and number of people and all that.
Daniel Stern. Daniel Stern, born on August 28, 1957 in Bethesda, Maryland, was 31 years old when he became the narrator for The Wonder Years in 1988. He voiced adult Kevin Arnold, providing reflective commentary and insight into the experiences of his younger self. Stern's warm, nostalgic, and often humorous narration became a defining feature of the series, connecting each episode's events with emotional depth and perspective. Though he never appeared on screen, Stern's voice became synonymous with the show's tone. Outside of The Wonder Years, he is best known for his roles in the Home Alone series as Marv and in films like City Slickers and Rookie of the Year. He has also directed films and TV episodes. As of 2025, Daniel Stern is 67 years old and continues working in the entertainment industry as both actor and director.
What?
Let me keep back.
Else and just determined to let them be themselves be heard and protest that way. The Reach for It one.
Giovanni Ribisi. Giovanni Ribisi, born on December 17, 1974, in Los Angeles, California, was 18 years old when he joined The Wonder Years in 1992 as Jeff Billings, Kevin Arnold's new best friend in the show's final season. Jeff appeared after Paul moved away and brought a relaxed, slightly mischievous energy to Kevin's world. His character helped illustrate the evolving nature of teenage friendship and provided a fresh dynamic as the series neared its end. Though his role on The Wonder Years was short-lived, Ribisi went on to build a highly successful acting career. He starred in major films like Saving Private Ryan, Boiler Room, and Avatar, and had key roles in TV shows such as Friends and Sneaky Pete. As of 2025, he is 50 years old and continues to work in high-profile film and television projects.
Shoot that dirty cowboy come all over my face!
Do I look okay?
Yeah, you look good. You look good. Say, Edward, do you mind if I ask you something?
Yeah, sure.
I started acting when I was 9 years old, and if kids are playing with G.I. Joe or Tonka toys or whatever, my apparatus were cameras. That was what.
Ben Stein. Ben Stein, born on November the 25th, 1944, in Washington, D.C., was 45 years old when he appeared as Mr. Kwest, Kevin Arnold's uninspiring science teacher in The Wonder Years. In 1989, known for his monotone delivery and dry demeanor, Stein's role was small but memorable, often delivering dull lectures that provided comic relief. His character was a satirical take on the stereotypical boring teacher and became a fan favorite for his deadpan humor. Stein is best known for his similar role in Ferris Bueller's Day Off, where he famously repeated, "Bueller? Bueller?" Beyond acting, Stein is a lawyer, economist, speechwriter, and prolific political commentator. He also hosted the game show Win Ben Stein's Money, which won multiple Daytime Emmy Awards. As of 2025, Ben Stein is 80 years old.
The Republican-controlled House of Representatives, in an effort to alleviate the effects of the, anyone? The Great Depression.
Investor in a very small, pathetic way. TV commentator in many, many different regards, and dramatic actor.
Andy Berman, born on February 24th, 1968, in Chicago, Illinois, was 23 years old when he played Chuck Coleman in The Wonder Years in 1991. Chuck was one of Kevin's more eccentric and socially awkward friends, often delivering over-the-top reactions and awkward humor. His presence brought a new brand of comedy to the later seasons of the show, and while he was a supporting character, Chuck was endearing for his oddball charm. After The Wonder Years, Berman shifted his focus behind the camera, becoming a successful writer, producer, and voice actor. He is especially known for his work on the hit series Psych, where he served as a producer and writer, and for voicing Dibble in Invader Zim. As of 2025, Andy Berman is 57 years old and remains active in television, mainly in production and animation.
Sleeping class. Sheila, why don't you just go talk to her? I can't. Why not? She's eating. It's cafeteria, Chuck.
Eating bit, yes, but he insists, because our plum cake, it tastes like you have picked a plum straight from a tree and you stick it in a cake.
The Wonder Years gave us stories we still carry with us, of growing up, family, friendship, and first love. Some cast members have moved on and a few are no longer with us, but their impact remains timeless. Who is your favorite character? What moment hit home the most? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this walk down memory lane, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Thanks for being part of the journey with us.